world is going to crumble when they see this next arrest. In the meantime, there's going to be deaths, distractions, and fires to hide evidence. Watch for it, ask questions, demand answers.
Allyson Carter released a video in October of last year, and now, seeing the unthinkable unfold. Wildfires in Los Angeles destroying celebrity homes and claiming at least 24 lives. It's eerie how her predictions are coming to life with chilling accuracy. How did she know? Is she just incredibly intuitive? Or is there something deeper to her story? People are starting to wonder if Allyson's been through extraordinary experiences that gave her insight into things most don't know. By the end of this, you might not just question her predictions, but seriously reconsider any doubts about her knowledge of the LA fires. You remember when Allyson first went public in 2021, revealing her traumatic experiences in the infamous underground tunnels? Back then, we thought we knew the full story. But here's the twist. Her claims of these horrors were tied to LA, and with the fires now wreaking havoc in the city, people are piecing together the connection. The real bombshell came when Allyson's affidavit of truth surfaced, submitted to the federal authorities in April 2024. The document was a game-changer, circulating widely and causing many to connect the. What's even crazier is that in the video Allyson posted before the fires, she warned of a major catastrophe. She didn't just predict an accident. She spoke of an explosive event tied to child trafficking. And now, with the destruction of the LA fires, it's clear this wasn't a coincidence, but something far more calculated.
About to come out, another arrest is coming again. Watch for those fires. Explosions make fires too. Explosions make accidental fires too. And then, oops, we don't know how that happened. And then you look into it and you see that it's tied to something that's tied to something that's tied to something that's tied to. And then you realize, oh, it wasn't just an explosion or a fire. It wasn't an accident.
While Allyson Carter's claims of a child trafficking connection to the recent LA fires remain unverified, one thing is certain: people are still searching for the cause of the fire outbreaks. Investigations are heating up, with reports suggesting that the Palisades fire could be a rekindling of an earlier fire caused by fireworks on New Year's Eve. Meanwhile, investigators are examining an electrical transmission line in the Eaton Canyon area as a possible source of the Eaton fire. However, according to the LA Times, Southern California Edison denies its lines are to blame and says it has not been officially accused of causing the fire. With no official cause yet, Allyson Carter's claims are starting to look eerily accurate, and the lack of answers is only making her allegations harder to ignore. Things get even stranger when you consider Allyson's earlier bombshell claims about underground tunnels connecting schools, celebrity homes, hospitals, cemeteries, and museums. Recent reports reveal that some of these very locations were affected in the recent fire blast. It's like the pieces of the puzzle are finally starting to fit. Affected places include Palisades Charter High School, the Getty Center Museum, and the Bunny Museum. As the connections grow, it's hard to ignore the possibility that Allyson's allegations are gaining credibility by the minute. Amidst the chaos, people are also raising questions about the alarming number of missing children. While California doesn't break down missing children statistics by race, the National Crime Information Center reported that over 140,000 Black children were missing in 2022. Let me roll the clip where Allyson reveals what many have been suspecting all along.
There are underground tunnels that are under the schools, elementary, junior, and high schools all over the place. They exist everywhere.
You've been in
I'm sorry?
You've seen
Yes.
these? Been in these?
Yes.
Where do
Yes,
they
they lead to amusement parks, they lead to hospitals, cemeteries, schools, celebrity homes. I know there were many comedians, Kathy Griffin.
We just heard Allyson Carter mention Kathy Griffin, and it's making headlines now that Griffin's $5 million home was destroyed in the Los Angeles wildfire while she was abroad. Here's the kicker: 24 lives were reportedly lost, and our hearts go out to the families. But here's where it gets strange. None of the A-listers perished in the fire, only their mansions were torched. People are starting to ask, was it just divine intervention? Or is there more to the story? Beyond Allyson's claim that the fire was meant to hide evidence, she also suggested that the celebrities are being protected, despite their alleged wrongdoings. It's raising eyebrows everywhere.
There are people in orders, like in the Playboy, in tunnels, and many other situations. They've tied dildos and put dildos on the ends of broomsticks and raped people with them because they didn't physically enter someone with their own, or with their own anything, with their hands or whatever. They can say, I didn't do anything because I raped them with a stick. Nobody's talking about the stick. So therefore, I didn't do anything. It wasn't me. That's how people are getting away with it. Why isn't anybody demanding the names of the celebrities? Why aren't the attorneys, why are you protecting people who didn't dare protect the child?